morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for having me on our Boxing Day.
Right?
Today we're here with Xavier from Seeds Agricultural Supplies Company Limited. He's a man of many talents. He owns a agro-shop. You know, he's a farmer, and he also owns a seedling nursery that services a lot of the Paramin and Port of Spain area and other parts of the country. Alexi is saying that he's not a big farmer, but from what I'm seeing here, he's one of the best trials that I've seen. I'd like to congratulate you for this lovely trial field. This is a tomato trial with varieties, 6 varieties. 3 varieties are ours from Kysar Seeds in India, and 3 of the other varieties are from market-leading varieties here, different seed companies who have a significant market share in the Trinidad tomato market. So, Xavier, I don't know if you could tell me a little bit about how this trial went, any general observations?
I usually plant 2 varieties, but this year I decided to do some trials for Mark on 3 different varieties. That's the Sun Gold, the Ruby, and the Cobra. All varieties very good. The one that impressed me more is the Ruby, due to the tolerance of the virus. Not a tree has curled, endless fruits. The Sun Gold also, top of the line variety, it has more tolerance to the bacterial wilt, and also the Cobra has a lot of tolerance to the bacterial wilt also, and endless fruits. In all 3 varieties, endless fruits.
So the thing is, Xavier, in all the trials that we're doing, right, some of the varieties may not work because it's a trial, right? But the thing is, with all of these 6 varieties you planted, how many got the curling? Including ours, right? Some of them curl also.
You can say, out of the 6 varieties, you can say 5 curl.
5 curl. So some of them would have different tolerances, right? But what we could say about the Ruby is that it basically is almost resistant.
Almost resistant.
To the and when we say curl, we mean the tomato yellow leaf curl virus, right? And which is a main issue coming into the dry season.
To the dry season, to the farmers, because this year a lot of farmers had a lot of experience with the curling. A lot of farmers feel curl up like that. And I could say that this variety, the Ruby, it stand up against that curling.
I like to ask you a question, right? If a variety has tolerances, meaning that it is resistant to, let's say, curling, right? If and when you do use crop protection in terms of pesticide, do you think it will be more effective?
It will be more effective.
Because the plant already has a natural defense.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And do you think then, will you also use less chemicals?
You will use less chemicals.
So perhaps now what we could possibly say is that with the plant natural tolerances, you can find that pesticides will work better, and then you may not have to use as much. So ultimately, consumer health will improve. And then what some of the other things, like in terms of, do you look for vigor, fruit set?
Yes, I look for fruit set also, to see how close the tomatoes setting up the trough, so that will differentiate how much fruits the tree will give you. Because right now I'm aiming for 10 pounds in a tree.
Okay.
Right? And so far I've seen like I may get it.
And what we should do is probably factually track how much you harvest in terms of from each variety.
Yes.
So in terms of the Ruby, you're saying that in terms of the white fly and the tomato yellow leaf curl virus, it has a good resistance there.
It has a good resistance.
So do you have a date in which you planted the trials?
I planted these tomatoes on the 1st of November.
Right.
And at the beginning I had some difficulties in it growing, in terms of I didn't have time to see about them. I didn't give it the attention. It's only after about a month time, that is when I kick in and started give it the nutrients that is need, and give it the attention that the tomato field need. And now you can see the performance of it.
And so one of the things is, traditionally people would have bred for pest and disease mainly, right? But now, what have you been seeing here in Paramin concerning the weather? Has the weather been the same thing from when you plant? Was it up and down, rain, sun? How?
Well, it was up and down, in terms of the weather was a bit rough, a lot of rainfall, I get a lot of flower drop, I got a lot of some of the trees I saw wilting in the next variety. I saw wilting in the trees, and this tomato I sprayed it with things to push back flowers, and it just started to push back endless flowers.
So basically we're looking for vigor, we're looking for disease tolerances in terms of from a disease and a pest standpoint.
Yes.
So do you believe with using varieties that are more tolerant and together with your regular crop protection and your sprays, do you think it will lead to higher yields and impact farmers?
It will. It will lead to higher yields and impact farmers. And a farmer would like to plant a variety that will give him maximum production.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so what I like to say is that the journey just begun in terms of testing. Right? We have seeds now from 7 other islands, countries, and we would like to share some of those with you as well in the next crop, because now we're looking for varieties that have bacterial wilt, nematodes, even more prolific bearers. So, thanks for forging this partnership with us. We just start. I know it's a little bit of a task to test so many varieties, but thanks for trusting us. And I hope ultimately we could find varieties that a farmer could get more yields with, a longer harvest period, because we would look at how long it lasts as well.
Yeah.
And only then we'll bring it to the market. Unfortunately, testing could take a year or two depending. But thanks for partnering with us.
It's a pleasure, and I would have no problem testing any variety that you bring again.
Okay, no problem. Thanks so much, and we hope to do more work in the future.